and I'm going to total this up. There's a couple more, and I don't remember what they are. We'll grab them in a minute when I get to them on the list, and then we'll total them up and see how much we've made of our original $720 from that sale. Hello everybody, welcome back to Commonwealth Flipper. I can't say welcome to the cabin because I'm not in the cabin. People ask me, like 3 people a day, like, hey, when are you gonna do the what's on your playlist anymore? You don't do those anymore. The reason we don't do them is because you don't do 5 videos a week on the Flipper channel. But I'm like, hey, what the heck? We'll start one video outside and I'll tell you what's on my playlist. My YouTube playlist today, I watched a video from Matt, Part-Time Pickers, and I watched one from Kayla, Homeschooling Picker. There was one more and I can't remember what it is. Maybe I'll remember before too long. And on my playlist, as I was taking pictures today, I got a lot of pictures done, by the way. Have you been getting a lot of pictures done? On my playlist, while I was taking pictures, I had Darius Rucker and Elton John. So there you go. Have a lot of great sales, and the Motherlode sale is paying off already. Let's go take a look. The chickens love me. They always think I have food. They love me because every time I go out to eat, I bring them the food back. If you watch the show very often, you know I love multi-quantity sales, even if you're only making a little bit of profit, because you only have to list it once. I don't mind shipping stuff. I'm in here shipping every day. I don't mind shipping. This is the kind of thing I love. If you've been watching for a while, you remember the epic garage sale, and this was just a killer sale. This is the Camaro. Get that to come down. So here we go. Right there, Camaros. They're getting a little low. Getting a little low. These are some for $16 a piece. We make about $10 profit every single time we sell one. And I put them in those little envelopes and then put them in a poly bag. And they ship out at the 4-ounce rate. Love those things. All right, we have a few sales from the Motherlode yard sale today and a bunch tomorrow as well, because I think there's like 8. And I'm going to ship some out today, some out tomorrow, just depending on when they were bought. I still can, you know, I have 2-day shipping. So if they got bought today, I'm going to ship them out tomorrow. All right, and I have them up here, so you might see there's been a lot pretty quick. I might leave it here because I know I have 2 more that's going out today, or maybe 3. I can't quite remember. And so my wife has actually listed most of these. I've listed a couple, and she just took pictures of these. So she took pictures before I tested them, so I'm going to test them, and she's probably listing them as we speak. Had tons of questions about them. You know what? Even on TikTok, I'm getting tons of questions like, where can I buy them? That's just kind of funny. Here is that game right there, Mega Man. That's the one that sold, and this one sold to viewers. So the first 2 sales went to viewers because they were waiting for them to post. So Mega Man game. I think there's a couple Mega Mans. I gotta make sure this is the right one, but I'm pretty sure this one was $20 free ship, and some of them are being listed free ship, some are being plus ship. And she says she's just doing that depending on what the majority is for that particular game, because you want to be competitive. So $20 free ship. And I'm going to total this up. There's a couple more, and I don't remember what they are. We'll grab them in a minute when I get to them on the list. And then we'll total them up and see how much we've made of our original $720 from that sale. Like I said, this one was a viewer. I don't know what the name is here because I don't think you left the name, but I haven't checked this. Who we're shipping it to. I could probably check that. Leo, there it is right there. Leo. And Lex is your son, 11-year-old son. He loves watching this show. So that's very, very awesome. So thank you, Lex. We appreciate it. We'll throw in some stickers for you. Oh, wait a minute. Hey, LJL Treasures. That's the name of your store. So thank y'all so much, and we hope you enjoy playing that game. Next sale's right here. I have not aired this video. I need to edit it quickly because this was 2 weeks ago at this point. And I found this paperweight. It was $2. I'm like, I am going to grab that thing. Jellyfish right there. That thing is awesome. $2. I'm like, I don't know what it'll sell for, but I know it'll sell for something. And it ended up selling for $15 plus shipping on that one. So that one's pretty cool. I actually offered it to Reagan. Reagan likes this kind of stuff. But she's like, yeah, I don't think I want that thing. It's kind of gross. I'm like, really? I'm surprised you don't like that. She loves animals. And seashells and all that stuff, but I think it's cool. It glows in the dark, y'all. $15 plus shipping. Next one I'm a little bit disappointed in, and not real. I mean, we're still making money on it, and I bought just tons of stuff so cheap at one sale, and it was the, I can't remember the name of the sale, but if I remember it, I'll flash it up right here. And I paid, I think I said I paid $1 for this thing right here. And I'm like, this thing's gonna sell for like 15, 20 easy. It didn't. It sold for like $7, $8, I think. I have to check, plus shipping, and I paid $1 for it. It is a Disney bag right here. And there it is, Mickey right there. I mean, it's nothing amazing. I just figured it would sell for a little bit more. But it didn't. A little tote. And I'm gonna check, see how much it sold for. All right, so that actually only sold for $7 plus shipping. So we paid $1 and shipping. It's not going to be first class. You know what? I can see why at this point. Can you see that? I'm sure my wife said, hey, it's starting to tear a little bit. I mean, it's still got a lot of life left in it, but anyway, we'll make, I don't know, $4 on it. Nothing amazing. Looking at that, that's the kind of thing sometimes if we look them up and they don't go for a lot of money, we'll just go ahead and put them in the booth for like $4 or $5. We're making about the same anyways. Saves us the trouble. But she listed that one and we're going to make the money, so I'm okay. And we had a viewer go by our antique booths in Bedford. And then I had another viewer ask about it. So I'm like, all right, we'll go ahead and tell you. So it's North Bridge Street in Bedford, Virginia. And we have one in Bell Treasures and in Needful Things. And you can go check two in Bell Treasures, actually, and one upstairs at Needful Things. The ones at Bell Treasures are downstairs. And they didn't ask for the discount. I think it was Sean. So go ahead, if you go into one of those booths down there, go ahead and say, hey, Commonwealth Picker sent me, so I get a 10% discount on any of his stuff, and they'll definitely give it to you. We'll do that for sure. No, there are no Animan for sale in there. Have to put them under lock and key if we put them in there. One of my favorite things to find and one of my favorite things to sell are these right here. I just love them. They just scream late 80s, early 90s. And these guys right here sold for $24 plus shipping. They work great. I paid up. Somebody had them for $10 at a sale, and I paid $7, which I'm very happy with. I figure I try to get, you know, a third. My asking price is going to be a third if I'm going to go down of what they're selling for at the very most. And they actually went for a little bit more than I thought. So $24 plus shipping. If you can test them and make sure they're working, they're going to sell okay. Love selling these things. Love them. Can y'all see Turner out there? Sorry if my windows need washed. I think he just saw me. He's out there practicing his pitching. I love it. I did a video on what is and what isn't media mail, and to be honest, you can get away with all kinds of stuff, and people often do, but these, blank media is not media mail. Although I would say that over half of it on eBay is shipped media mail. CDIT. This actually is a pretty good one. These sold for $19. $19. Free ship. So I like selling this stuff, but some of it is awful long tail. So be careful with blank media. It's not all going to fly off the shelf for sure. Quick thank you to Maureen, Josh, Chris, and Scott for buying plans for the Commonwealth shipping table. You guys are awesome. We appreciate it. We'll send it off to you via email. If you wanted hard copy, don't forget to ask. It's over there on CommonwealthPicker.com. These are probably going to end up, speaking of boxes, ooh, man, I don't think they're going to fit in a 4x4x4. They're probably going to go in the 4x4x6 box right there. Lots of video games. These are PS3s. I think that's it right there. $28.50 plus shipping for Star Wars Unleashed and Star Wars The Force Unleashed 2. $28.50 plus shipping. Back to the drawers, and this one came from the Treated Like Trash sale. See if I can get it right. Sony. I think I sold 3 or 4 Sony items today. I think this is where it is. Here it is right there. This is the vintage Handycam car adapter and battery. So that one was when in doubt, parted out. We're going to end up making quite a bit of money from that sale right there, even though the camera itself didn't work. This one sold for $19 plus shipping. Another video game. This one's not from the Motherlode, just like the Star Wars wasn't. This one isn't either. It is a Wii game, I think. Actually, I'm not even sure. Super Mario Galaxy. I'm pretty sure that's it. Do I have any other Super Mario Galaxy that's not Wii? I don't think so. I think this is it. Hey, Turner, is that you, bud? How you doing?
Can I tell you something?
Yeah?
I threw a strike all the way from the chicken coop.
You threw a strike all the way from the chicken coop. I don't believe you.
I'm not kidding.
Y'all, Turner's been out there playing catch for a long time. After he played catch before I played catch with him, then I played catch with him, then he played catch out there again on the pitchback.
Yeah.
All right, you gonna come in and do your sale here in a little bit?
Yeah.
All right, tell me goodbye.
Bye.
All right, $14.20 plus shipping. I'm gonna double check, but I'm pretty sure this is it. So $14.20 is a weird number. It must have been on an offer. Sometimes I'll send out 5% offers. So I don't remember which lot this came from. They all kind of run together at this point. But I'm sure we're making... Actually, you know what I do know? This is the one that we bought early on in a garage sale video. I don't remember the name of it, but I got a lot of flack because I only gave the kid an extra $5 or something like that. But at any rate, $14.20 plus shipping. All right, I went ahead and pulled these two out because it would take me forever to look for them. And you'd complain about the crackling bags. That was one rule I had as a teacher, y'all. I said, you can have bags you can eat in my classroom even. That's fine. You just got to have a bag like this. You can't have like a chip bag because it drives me nuts, all that crackling. So you got to have something like that. It's a little less loud. Commando. This one sold for $9 plus shipping. Zelda DX. Game Boy DX here. Zelda Link's Awakening DX. I don't know what DX stands for. That one sold for $39 plus shipping. And we're going to add that to our total. That'll be 4 games now. We're 4 games in, and we'll see how much we made back of our $720 so far. All right, the video games were $700, but I spent $20 more. So, matter of fact, that knife I think has sold too in the booth. I might need to jot that down here really quick too. So, here we go. $77 back so far of the $720, and that's just in 4 games. Just in 4 games right there. So that's after shipping and after fees. It's going to take us a long time, mostly because I decided I'm not going to test and list the systems, the handhelds, just yet. I'm going to wait till I have a little bit more time when garage sale season winds down. But we'll keep track of this for a long, long time, and we will make, well, I don't want to make any predictions, but I'm going to say close to $2,000 profit is what we're going to make off of that right there. Maybe more. We'll see. All right, Turner has a couple of... You're all sweaty, aren't you?
Yeah.
Don't sweat on the merchandise now. Jason's going to be mad at you. Jason bought this from me right here. And it was $7 free shipping. So it's not a huge profit by any stretch. I think I paid $0.25 or 50 cents for it. So a little bit of money, but not quite enough to do what you need to do. But that one definitely is. That's a Littlest Pet Shop. And that one, Turner, sold for $8 plus shipping. We also paid 50 cents for it. So that's definitely enough for you to do what?
Save $1, spend $1, and donate $1.
Good.
Okay.
Will you tell, before you say goodbye, will you tell Jason thank you?
Thank you, Jason.
All right, you got something else to say?
Yeah.
What?
I lost my tooth.
Oh, you lost your tooth. That's right. And did the tooth fairy leave you something?
$2, but...
$2. Inflation. I didn't get $2 when I was a kid.
She left the tooth.
You know what? We asked Grandpa what he got, and he said nothing. We asked Grandma what she got, Grammy, and she said $0.25. And I got $1, and you get $2. So that's inflation. Did we talk about inflation? You know what inflation is?
Like a Frosty used to be $1.
Yeah, a Frosty. $1 used to buy you a Frosty. Now
Yeah.
it won't buy you a Frosty anymore. You needed like $1.20.
Yeah.
Because dollars are worth less, huh? That's inflation.
Mm-hmm.
So a dollar is worth what? What's a dollar worth?
A Frosty.
That's right. $1's worth what you can buy with it. You got it, buddy. You're smarter than my AP students. They used to say 4 quarters. That's what it's worth. All right, buddy.
Bye.
Picked this up, and I almost kept it for myself because it's Norman Rockwell, and it's 1919. So, I mean, we're talking into World War I right here. This is awesome, and I mean, look, 5-cent copy. Speaking of inflation, right there, 10 cents in Canada. Some things never change. June 14th, 1919. So, I sold it for $20 plus shipping, and I think I underpriced the thing. So, it depends on how you look something up. You know, you can look something up, go to sold comps, and one sold comp comes up, but you change one word or you misspell something. I saw one sell for $66. Now, this one is not nearly as in good a shape as that one is. I mean, this thing is chewed up. I mean, you can see the Y is like off the top. It's not in great shape. But it definitely, it sold really, really fast, and for good reason. You can see the covers coming off and whatnot. But I mean, come on, it's 1919, y'all. It's 102 years old. So I thought I was being smart when I bought it. I'm like, yeah, I can sell it, because that's the comp I looked up. You know, I could sell it for more than that. The ads in it, if you sold them off, and I'm sure that's what's going to happen here. Somebody's going to buy it and take the ads and sell them off one by one. And of course, I was looking at the ads. Here's the World War I stuff right here. The naval war through German eyes. I mean, this stuff's great. But the one that I got, I always find one ad that I can squeeze in the title. And I'm not going to be able to find it here for you. Hold on. I'll have to edit this out here. All right, here it is right here. Whoop, there we go. It's Michelin Man, Bibendum. This guy here is highly collectible. And look, I mean, it's a color ad on top of it. So, Michelin inner tube. If you do, this is how I used to teach. The Industrial Revolution gave necessity, you know, as you're able to create things, and now you had to create a need for them, and you have commercialism, mass consumerism, you get all those things that are the natural outgrowth of the Industrial Revolution. And Michelin Man is French, and that character was one of the very first, I guess, branding mascots for rubber tires. And I teach, I use the imagery, and then I bring it into the current things and think about the mascots so that we have. And I should be, if I was still teaching, I'd be talking about the Enaman. What do I do with my Enaman in here? I guess they're back here. There you go. Talk about branding. But I mean, this thing is, I want to say late 19, maybe the late 1890s, I think, is the invention of the Michelin Man. Of course, French, and then in France it was Bibendum. Here it's the Michelin Man, and you know the rest of the story, right? As Paul Harvey would used to say. So, I sold it for 20 bucks. I did put that in the title. I don't know if that's what helped sell it or the fact that I underpriced it, but I still made a little bit of money on it. 2 Mary Kay items, blue metal, 10 bucks. And cream something or other. I don't know what this is. Cream sugar. $7 plus shipping. I've been trying to clear out these shirts, these $2 shirts we got at Walmart, and they have been selling out pretty good. These 3 right here, so $6 into them, sold for $41 plus shipping to one person. That's the kind of sale you really, really like to have, because you're going to make a lot more than selling them one at a time. There's a good little hint. You can set your preferences where if they buy one, you can give them 10% off. Or excuse me, if they buy more than one. If they buy, 2, you can give them 15, whatever. You can set those. How many of y'all do that out there? Tell me, and tell me what the item is in the comments.
Hi guys, this is Reagan, and we have 4 CommonwealthPicker.com sales. First, we have Lorraine and Gary, and they got 2 yellow We Get Things Moving shirts and a shipping table plan. Thank y'all so much. And now we have Patty, Janet, and Donna, and they all got green We Get Things Moving shirts. Thank y'all so much. And this is just a reminder to grab them if you want them, because they're running out fast. Like the 3XL are already gone, and we are not putting them back. So go ahead and grab them if you want them. And thank y'all so much. And don't forget to get your sticker at CommonwealthPicker.com.
Hey, we have an Enaman going out to Steve and Lisa, I think it is, and y'all left a message. So I'm going to go read it for you. All right, Turner's back there testing Game Boy games. Hey, bud.
Hi.
What do you do if the Game Boy game doesn't work?
Blow on it.
Blow on it. Works every time. Does it work every time? Almost every time.
Yeah, almost.
We look forward to receiving our Enaman and being part of the Commonwealth community. You've been a huge inspiration and influence on our success as a reseller. That's very kind of you. Thank you. We wish you and your family all the best as you begin your next chapter. Look for ours as we begin to share our journey too. Steve and Lisa, Trip Pickers. SW Florida resellers, thrifters, foodies, and adventurers. It's the journey, not the destination. So thank you all very much. We appreciate it, and we hope he gets things moving for you. All right, y'all. My dad dropped off. He's got a P.O. box, same place I do. And so sometimes he checks my P.O. box. Couple of things, and I got to talk about these in a minute. But before I do, Chris, you know what's in here. But I'm going to wait till Turner's birthday. It is awesome. That's all I got to say. And we're just going to hold on to that. So thank you very, very much. So this came from Angie over there at Dayton Valley Deals. And I was watching their show over there on Yinzer Picker the other day. I think they had Rachel Strickland on it. And I was whining and complaining about cookies and how I don't get any of the cookies because my kids eat everything around here. And so guess what she sent me? She sent me cookies. So very, very kind of you. I really do appreciate it. And I'm going to eat these up before they get home. Thank you. I do appreciate it. Just want to show you something really quick. This is that paperweight, that like Jellyfish paperweight. It would have cost me $9.36 to ship it. It's going to go out of the 3-pound rate. But in this box right here, the 6x4x4 box, it is going to be able to fit inside this, which means it's going to go out for $7.76. So get those small heavy items, you don't have to go right to that region A box. You can fit it in here a lot of times, like that one right there. Save you $2. Good. Thank you, Angie. Hey, really quick, can't talk with my mouth full here. A big thank you to Mike, and I think I've got this right. It says Flied Coast Flips from the UK. 5 pieces of the shed. So let me know if I have that right. I'm not familiar with where that is. I don't think I am anyways. Unless that's just south, well, speaking of the Industrial Revolution, I'm thinking maybe south of Liverpool, maybe? I could have that wrong. Okay. At any rate, I'm just going to say thank you to Mike. Mike, thank you so much for 5 pieces of the shed. I went and did a little bit of looking into some different options this last weekend for what the next building is going to be. So just the fact that I'm doing that is just so awesome. You guys are amazing. I really appreciate it. And a couple more things. Scott and Alicia. A couple of IKEA bags. So don't get mad at me. I know there's been just tons of people. I mean, probably 50 people like, do you have any more bags? Well, I kept 4 extras. And I figured I would wait for a little while and see if something got lost in the mail or whatever. I haven't heard anything. So I put 2 up, and they sold within minutes. So Mike and Alicia, thank y'all so much. We do appreciate it. Scott, I'm sending you a hard copy, by the way, of that shipping table plan. So thanks again for everything, everybody. And so I just want to say thanks again to everybody out there for all you do for us. We really do appreciate you, and we can't wait to see you next time.
Hi guys, this is Reagan, and I am back with some Commonwealth comedy for you. I hope y'all have been enjoying this, and if I already have said this joke, I am terribly sorry, but I need to like sit down and write a bunch of new jokes so I can remember which ones I've done and which ones I haven't. But this is one of my favorite jokes, so let's get started. What did the traffic light say to the car? Stop, don't look, I'm changing.